Hello everyone, this is Khan, and today we are looking at a 25-year-old jade. This was purchased for a young woman by her mother in 2001, and she brought it to me. It was losing leaves very fast, and I've had it for 6 days, and it's taken me 6 days to stabilize it. It had been repotted once, but I can see a square, a rectangular rather, shape, and it looks like it was picked out of the previous smaller pot and put into a bigger pot, intact with all the soil and the root bound as it was then. And I guess it is root bound yet again, and it hadn't been watered very well adequately, and that was the main reason, I think, for the loss of leaves. And I started watering it regularly, and it's taken me 6 days to stabilize it. Apparently the owner was watering it once a week, and the soil is also just basic compost and not bonsai soil. So we'll shortly get started with repotting, and then also the branches need thinning out. There's just too much of it, and we'll then leave it to recuperate. Just coming out without too much hassle. There we are. These roots have died off. It's become pot bound, and these roots on the outer edges are dead, completely dry. So I'll have to start gently working, removing this. I think it's not even bonsai soil. I think, as I suspected, it's just compost. Two parts to it: the new compost and the square, which was from the old pot. The new part has come off quite easily, and the other bit is now quite sort of different, very noticeable. Now, that appears to have been the original bonsai soil, but it has been repotted during the ownership of this latest owner, at least 13 years, and before that is anyone's guess as to when it was last repotted before it was sold. I have cleaned up the root ball, and there are very few roots there, and I'm not going to reduce it any further. There's hardly anything there, as I suspected. No wonder that poor tree has been suffering. And this is the pot that I've chosen for it to go into, and we'll just try to ease it in and put more soil. And I'd also pressure washed the soil to try and remove it, all trace of the old soil completely, which I have managed to do. And the downside is that I now have a root ball with no soil in it, and have to gently use a chopstick to sort of push the bonsai soil in the spaces in the root ball. I've completed repotting it and secured it with wire so that it doesn't come out. It's fairly secure, and give it a quick turn. It's got complete new soil. There is nothing of the old soil left, and I will now start tidying it up a bit, removing some of these branches. There are too many branches, and some of them need to come out. There's too much crisscross, and so we need to remove. I'm going to remove this branch here. It's basically crossing and fighting with the other branches on this side, and besides didn't have any leaves, and likewise this branch here. There's this branch here is out. I'm removing the ones which are most offending and then looking as to what else needs to be done. This one could come out. It's not doing very much. And then there is this one here. And this one here. It is starting to open up a bit. This is gone out, so might as well remove that. These are too close, so remove this one. I'll remove that one from here. And again, these are crisscrossing and fighting, so I think this one can come out. These I'll probably wire down, and I will continue with this and we'll catch up shortly. I have completed work on this jade. I've also wired it up, so just a few tweaks to finish things off. Just turn this so that this becomes like a pad. I think that's done for now, and I'll give it a quick turn. And also in these last few days it has started budding new buds are appearing in numerous places. It's back budded here. There are new buds all over the place, here, right here on the tip. Very, very small ones on this one. And same thing here at the tips. So it is now responding to repotting, and the leaf drop completely stopped. And I will just continue looking after it for the next 2 to 3 weeks before it's ready to be handed back to its owner.